よしありがとうございます。さすがだろう。
Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm gonna talk about this character, Hestia, and then she's a collaboration from the Danmachi, and then she's a goddess. Goddess, Loli Goddess. And then I managed to master her 5th gate only, the rest is only just 2. And then with these mementos and the gear, and then with this rune set, with HP up and all bad status resistant up, and her overall status is not really that bad actually, but then she's a support unit, so magic attack really doesn't mean that much other than HP recover. And then she cannot even attack the enemy. Yeah, just debuff and buff and some support. And then you can switch this HP set to initial jewel plus 10 set because her jewel is not maxed from the start, about 75%. So by increasing her initial jewel, she can use more skill from the start, as well as with the initial jewel or maximum jewel increase anything, and then with anything you want. Okay, next is her Kaigan Laser. Okay, it increased her charm resistance for level 5, speed for level 10, healing for level 15, and silent resistance for level 20. Okay, not bad. And then with the wind resistance for level 10 laser skill, so as you can see, it further increased the resistance instead of attacking. So it's not really that bad, especially with the side resistance up. And then next is her leader skill. For the fire units, all of them will have HP plus 20%, physical attack and magic attack 30%, and slash attack 20%. So this leader skill is a very offensive leader skill for both physical and magic attacker for slash attack. And then if you master her 3rd gate, this slash attack changes into all attack 20%, so that you can mix around with all types of attacker, whether it's a physical or magic or both. Okay, next is her main ability and side ability, and I'm going to test her out at the training arena. Okay, let's go. Okay, her current status will be about this high with this leader skill. Anyway, as I said earlier, she does not need any attack. Even though her magic attack is about this high, and the speed is this high, not bad. And then how about her normal attack? It's 1 to 3. And it's a jewel damage attack, so when you use this attack, it will recover her jewel. Okay, next is her main ability. For this first skill, she will recover your allies' HP and then also increase slash attack, accuracy, and speed up to 2 attack. But Hestia will not get this buff and she cannot use this skill to recover herself. So beware. And then the shooting range is okay, 1 to 3, and the AoE is 3 times 3. Not really that bad actually. Okay, next is for this second skill, for the 1 turn, she will increase any ally physical attack 2.5. So basically this skill is very good for those allies who is using the P attack, not M attack. And then if you master her 5th gate, it added extra jewel regen only. So even though the 5th gate is a minor upgrade, but then by recovers the allies jewel, will also make sure that your ally will be using the skill. So it's actually quite good, and the shooting range is 5, and you can use 3 times. And then even if you are using auto, she will use this skill. Okay, next is for this 3rd skill, for the 1 turn, she will reduce all enemy within the map, all parameter down, for female units only. So basically, as long as there's female units on the map, this is very good, and she will be using this skill as well in auto if there's female unit. Okay, next is for this last skill, it will permanently increase your allies all parameter and can be stacked 2 times other than herself. And then if the allies is fire plus male unit, he will have Club status. And then this skill cannot be used again for next 2 turns. So this skill is really very good, especially for the fire meal units, but of course you can use on other allies as well, since it is a permanent parameter up, and the overall status increase is 120 beside the speed, so it's quite good overall. But the shooting range is only just 1, so other than the shooting range, it's very good. And then you can use 3 times. Okay, next is her side ability. For this first skill, she will recover her jewel. So basically, besides the normal attack, you can use this skill to recover her jewel if she don't have any jewel, and then it recovers about this high. Okay, next is, for this second skill, for the 1 turn, she will reduce all enemies within the map, all elemental resistance down. So this skill is actually not really that bad, especially even if you are using auto, she will use it. Okay, next is, for this last skill, for the 3 turns, your allies besides Hestia will have 8000 HP shield. So this skill is actually quite good, especially you can use 2 times, and the AoE is 3 times 3 square within herself. But once the shield is destroyed, it will not recover back, so beware. Okay, next is her master ability. Okay, for this first skill, it is from her free accessory you can get from the coin shop, and then it interrupts the enemy's cast time, and for the 1 turn, all of them will have bind and day status whole map. Yeah, all of them. But it has a cast time, so beware, and the jewel cost is 100. So this skill is very good for PvP and arena, but if you want to use auto on the normal quest or hell quest, please unequip her accessory. This skill is actually quite annoying, seriously, because I want her to use the physical attack up, buff or other thing. She sometimes using this skill, and then the enemy will not get any bind and day status in the first place. So if you are using for the normal quest, you can unequip this accessory, but if you want to use her for the PvP or arena, this is actually quite good. Okay, next is, for this third skill, it is a BG ability from her mementos, and then it recovers your allies' HP within the area, and for the 3 turns, all of them will have status immune. So this is actually quite a good skill, and then if you max break these mementos, the skill usage increase and the HP recover increase as well. So it's not really a bad upgrade. Okay, this skill is when you unlock her Kaigan Lasso level 20, and for the 3 turns, any ally besides herself will have HP regen, and during the HP regen, the ally will have all defense up. So this skill is not really that bad, especially it increases all defense so that your allies will not die so easily. Yeah, and then with the HP regen for every turn. Okay, next is her Rational ability. It is a first strike counter from all types of attack, and for the 1 turn, the enemy physical attack down and skill attack can be activated. So basically it is a simple debuff skill, but the shooting range is only just 3, so beware, so it's not so suitable for the long range attacker. And then for the next rational ability is, when she getting any types of damage, for the 1 turn, the opponent will have all bad status resistance down and skill attack can be activated, and there's no range limit. So basically this is very good for all types of attacker, whether it's a close range or far range, either way. And it's quite good for arena as well, since it reduces the bad status resistance. Okay, next is her support ability. When you master her second gate, it further increases the maximum jewel and add extra move +1, and with the luck increase and magic attack increase. So this passive is only very good to increase her jewel so that she can use more skill from the start. Magic attack is only a plus to HP recover, and then she can move even further away by 1 square. And then for the next passive is, it increases her speed, support disable resistance, silent resistance, and stop resistance. Okay, not really that bad overall, especially support disable resistance is very good for her. Okay, next is, it increases her healing power, And then when she besides any ally, she and your allies will have area attack resistance and healing power up. So basically with this and this, her HP recovery will be further increased when she besides each other. And then next is, when she besides any ally, only your ally will have physical attack up, slash attack, strike attack, and magic attack increase. So this passive is very good for physical attacker with slash type, strike type, and magic type, especially for raid boss. Okay, next is her mementos. Well, this mementos is limited as usual for the collaboration, and then it increases her physical defense for the basic parameter and area attack resistance, initial jewel, speed, and silent resistance. And if you max break these mementos, it added extra skill usage +1. Very good. Yes, so try to max break these mementos if you want, so that she can use more skill from her main ability, especially the physical attack times 2.5. And then for the BG ability, I already mentioned earlier, HP recover. And next is the leader skill. For the Dan Machi group, all of them will have physical attack 30%, slash attack 20%, single attack 20%, speed 5%, maximum jewel 20%, and some berserker MB 30%, and some berserker sloth 30%. So this leader skill is a very offensive leader skill. It doesn't increase any HP. So this is very good for those characters like Bashini, Yaras, or Ziba, or anyone that is very good for single attack and slash attack. Okay, next is the gears. This accessory you can get from the coin exchange, as I said earlier, and then it increases the magic attack, healing power, and luck. Okay, quite good for her. But then as I said earlier, you might want to change this accessory if you don't want her to use this weapon ability with anything that increases the healing power or HP will be good enough. Okay, next is, this accessory you can get from her mementos, and it increases her speed, fire attack, charm resistance, and support disable resistance. So it's also very good for her overall. But then, since she cannot use any attack, so fire attack is not for her, it's for Belle. And then for the weapon ability is, from the start of the map, she will have the permanent debuff turn +1, and then for the 3 turns, her dual cost reduced. So this is a very good accessory, die must have. So in short, you need to have the mementos as well. Yes, so that all of the debuff, instead of 1 turn, become 2 turns. Since she doesn't have any passive that increase the debuff turn, so this is almost a must to equip. And then if you do this accessory, anything that is increase the speed will be good enough. But then, like I said earlier, try to get her mementos. Seriously, no joke. Okay, next is, this accessory you can get from the gear summon, and it increases the initial jewel, physical defense, with resistance, and poison resistance. Okay, the main purpose is the initial jewel increase. Yes, very good for her. Or anything that is increase the maximum HP will be good enough. And then also increase her maximum HP for the 3 turns from the start of the map. Not really that bad for the arena, but then if you are using for the normal quest, it's only for 3 turns, so beware. Okay, next is, I'm going to use this second skill, increase any allies physical attack 2.5 on my Kadanova. And let's see the total damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, before that, Kadanova status is about this high, and then with Hestia leader skill, and this attack skill power is about 21k. Okay, let's see with the buff, the total damage increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now his physical attack is about this high, and then let's see the damage is how much. Okay, about 2.5, just as I thought. Okay, next is, I'm going to use the slash attack up, plus all elemental resistance down on the enemies only. And let's see the total damage increase by how much with the physical attack up. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the damage increase by how much. I think a bit only. Okay, not really that bad actually, about 53k. Okay, lastly is with the all parameter increase and stat 2 times. And let's see Color Nova status increased by how much. And this is a permanent buff. Remember, permanent buff. Permanent. And with the clock out status, if you are using fire unit, clock up. Why this? Permanent. So there's an advantage when you are using fire unit like Belle, Kadanova, Ukachi, those kind of character, or Kaya. But then this parameter increase permanent is interesting. Quite good for health quest actually. Seriously. So conclusion is Hestia is nothing but debuffer and buffer. These two. Yeah. And then she also can use HP recover on your allies, and with the status immune with the BG ability from the mementos. Yeah, it's like pure support unit. And then second thing is, I think her mementos is a must. Yes, it is a must. Because of the debuff term +1 and the skill usage +1. These two reasons. Yeah, because of these two, you need a mementos. If not, I think you cannot use her full potential, so that she can use more skill, especially the physical attack times 2.5. And with the permanent status increase, you can use 2 times plus stat 2 times, total 4 times. Yes. And then last but not least, if there's nearby enemy, especially the enemy HP is very low, for some reason she will keep attacking the enemy. For some reason, I don't know why. So you need to be careful on this part where you are using auto. Other than that, there's isn't any issue about auto. Other than that. So I guess that's all about Hestia. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about her, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
あんな敵、僕たちならちょいちょいのちょいさ。僕を信じるんだ。勝たせると約束したからね。よし、ありがとうございます。よしありがとうございます。さすがだろう。あんな敵、僕たちならちょいちょいのちょいさ。僕に任せてよかっただろう。